Yo, if you're wondering what took so long for me to actually do another video, it's because when I was trying to, I read The Mystics. I got very far, like over 30 minutes, and I saw in real time the recording stopped just suddenly, and then I said, since my phone was only it's like in the high 80s, I was like, it's not close to dying, because reading these chapters while recording kills the battery a lot. So I was like, it's fine. It's good enough charge. So I'll try to read this chapter of the Nanny Affair. It eventually cut off halfway as well. So I took a break for a couple of days just because I was pissed off. So I took a break. Anyways, chapter 6. When did I read the chapter name? Number. What the fuck? DX. I'm gonna try to speed run and hopefully it doesn't cut out again. And since I was thinking I should just post something, so I'm just gonna do this one again. I'm gonna try this one again. Hope it doesn't cut out. And again, because it's shorter. The next evening, you sneak over to Sam's penthouse after the boys are in bed. How's your emergency meetings at work go today? Sam sinks into the couch next to you and reaches for your hand. They were unpleasant, to say the least. Paulo died a couple of nights ago. They think it was a heart attack. Sophia's dad is dead? Is that why she finally came home? Yeah. And everything with Paulo gone, everything's about to change at the office. Paulo left everything to Tony, right? Do you think it would help you beat Robin for the company? Not quite. He already signed everything over to Sophia. It'll be official by the end of the week. Now that Sophia has a stake in Dalton Rousseau, she'll be competing against me and Robin in a three-way showdown. How do you feel about your ex being back in your life? I'll deal with Sophia. Just you I'm worried about. Me? Sam takes your hand, her eyes intent as they bore into yours. You're already dealing with so much for me. Sam, I can handle Sophia. When you're by my side, I can tackle anything. Sam starts to respond, but she's cut off by the ding of the penthouse elevator. Are you expecting someone? Sam shakes her head. The two of you make your way toward the hall to see who it is. Sam? Crystal? Robin? Is this an enemy of my enemy thing? Given that we're all enemies at this point, I'm not sure who my friend is supposed to be. But I do need to talk to Sam. I don't feel like talking. Come on. You have to see that Sophia's gonna steal the company out from under us unless we work together to get her out first. Sam takes a deep breath, then shakes her head. I'm sure that's the exact outcome she's hoping for, but that doesn't mean I can suddenly stand to be in the same room as you. Robin laughs, a note of real amusement in her voice. You would rather her steal our family legacy than work with your own sister. Are we still sisters, Robin? Whoa. I didn't realize Robin was still this pissed at Robin. Like, that's it. Did I say Robin twice? Fuck, I don't care. Robin visibly deflates. The anger washed away. I guess that's up to you. But we can at least be allies. Maybe we can. Eventually. But right now, when I look at you, all I see is the woman who betrayed me. I'll let you know if that changes. Sam turns to walk away, and Robin calls out after her. It's only a matter of time till you realize I'm right, Sam. I just hope it's not too late by then. Sam pauses at Robin's warning, then disappears into her home office. You turn to Robin. Robin, she misses you. This thing between you and Sam, you can still fix it. So can she. Robin shakes her head. I know I'm not the kind of girl who gets a second chance. I guess it was foolish to think that Sophia being back would change that. See you around, Crystal. You wordlessly walk the elevator door shut on Robin. You find Sam in her office, staring pensively out the window. You look like you can use some cheering up. I'm not sure there's anything that could improve my mood right now. That sounds like a challenge. And you know I like to get creative. I like it too. Your hands what? I skipped a line. Okay. You cross the room and put your hands on Sam's shoulder, kneading gently. She groans at your touch. I might not have solutions to all your problems, but there's one thing I'm pretty good at. Yeah? Would you have in mind? You apply more pressure, knead into Sam's stiff muscles. Just relax. Let me help you feel good. Oh, yeah. You work through the knots in her shoulders first, using your thumbs to apply just the right amount of pressure. She relaxes under your touch, like putty in your hands. It said pressure, but like the first time, I almost said pleasure. I think the first time I did say pleasure. You know what? It's a good thing that recording got cut out. Sam relaxed under your touch. Okay, yeah, I read that. I don't usually have this much control over Sam. I like it. I just get so good at this. I just let your moans guide me. So you like when I'm vocal. Always. I ain't touching nobody's feet. I don't care how hard you are, I ain't touching your feet. You slide your hands up to her neck, using your forefingers to rub the base of her skull. Her head falls back, resting her weight into your hands. Oh God. Your hands are like magic, Crystal. Just think of all the things they can do to you. You give a steady pressure. That was right. You give a steady pressure and she moves down her neck, gently working out the kinks till her shoulders loosen. Sam is much more relaxed now, surrendering to your touch. I think it's time to take this to the next level. What did you have in mind? You reach for the bottom of her blouse and pull it up over her head, revealing the lacy edge of her bra. You press a kiss on the swell of her breasts, your tongue lingering as you taste her. Sam arches to give you better access. Ooh. I don't think I ever had a massage quite like this before. Good. I like being your first. You continue to strip Sam of both her clothes and his dress, your fingers deft as they slide over her smooth bare skin. It's been a while since I read. Okay, give me a break. I'm trying. Finally, Sam is bare before you, gorgeous and unashamed. I was at 6 in the morning and it's very quiet in my room. Because fans off, humidifier off, screen door closed. It's just me, myself, and I don't like it. She pulls you into her arms, reach for your clothes, but you put a hand on her chest to stop her. I think tonight should be all about you. You feel the heavy thump of Sam's heart under your fingertips. She swallows heavily, her eyes never leaving yours. I don't like the sound of that. You reach for Sam's hand. More than anything, right now, you want to pleasure her and make her forget all her worries. Come on. Lead Sam over to the other side of the room and motioned for her to sit on her desk, spreading her legs so you can stand between them. What do you... Just trust me. Then you sink to your knees, your face level with the part of her you want most. You really are something out of a fantasy. And I'm about to make that fantasy a reality. Sam curses as her head falls back and her hand cups the back of your neck. Her scent swirls around you as you press a kiss to her upper thigh. You tease your tongue in twisting patterns along her skin. Taking your time, you get closer to her center. Her breathing grows heavy. The evidence of her arousal glistens on her skin. She cups your cheek and forces your gaze up to hers. Enough teasing. Slow and steady wins the race. I want you to enjoy every second of this. You pull back and blow a gentle, teasing breath between Sam's legs. She groans as her body reacts. Her thighs part wider to let you in. The damp, gleaming evidence of her desire beckons you closer. Please, I want to feel your mouth on me. You shake your head and continue teasing her. Your kisses are soft and slow, close, but never touching her center. Sam moans, fights the urge to buck her hips against your lips. Are you desperate yet? I've been desperate since your first touch. Now, I'm frantic. Good. Sam's cries grow louder as you give her exactly what she's begging for. Your hands clutch her hips, no longer holding anything back. You feel her growing close to release, her whole body tightening with each touch of your tongue. I'm almost there. Don't hold back. Your only job is to enjoy yourself. Groove, the medicine and music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all if you live it off the wall. Sorry. Crystal, You lean forward and redouble your efforts, your mouth busy and your senses in a whirl. Sam's body coils under your touch until... Give me what I want, Sam. Come for me. You lash your tongue against her button, and with one last buck of her hips, Sam's release breaks out. Crystal. You feel her shuddering against your lips as her cries fill the office. After you had a chance to catch your breath, Sam reaches to pull you into her arms. She presses her forehead against yours, her breathing still a little ragged. Thank you, Crystal. I had no idea I was so wound up. I'm always happy to help you unwind. Stare at me tonight? You know it's against the rules, but you can't bring yourself to leave her arms just yet. Of course. Later that week, you and Sam sit across from Naya at her office. I'm sure you both know why I've called you in for this meeting. Your meet cute was a big success. The media ate it up. I never had any doubts. But of course, there is one small snag. Sophia. Precisely. Now that she's returned, we're going to need to do some damage control. Stat. I know you want to take a more hands-off approach, but when we're back in town, we can't just sit back and let her wreak havoc. Still, I don't want to just start attacking her. Which is why I want Crystal and Sophia to meet for punch. Match Sophia? Good, I want to go on her head on. I like your fighting spirit. But don't forget, when this be a public event, the press be watching your every move. Why Crystal, not me? I'm the one to blame here. Perhaps, but Crystal's the other woman. Oh, I was mention this in the recording I got cut, but I find this funny because, but everyone involved is a woman. I don't know why. I know the dialogue has to change depending on the gender of either your character or, I guess not in this book's case, but, or like your love interest's gender, right? Or just someone else whose gender you can change. Like in High School Story, class act. I'm allowed to yap. I'm allowed to yap. It's been probably a week at least. Okay, I'm allowed to yap. But High School Story, class act. How if your twin is a girl, and how excited she is to have a girlfriend, Amber. At first, it's like the extra dialogue is saying, here's your character saying, not everyone can say they came out at 6 years old. Obviously, that wouldn't be the same if your twin was the brother. Duh. I don't know, I just find it funny. But in some stories, I kind of want to know if the genders would switch, what would it say? Because, like, same book, your male MC being in a bathroom with Sky. It's like, how many times you have to find a gender neutral one. I actually did see it. I can't remember what. Oh my god. I can watch the video back, but like, I forget what it says when it's the male MC. Before it was, girl on girl. It's like Sky saying it's weird how we always end up in the bathroom together. It's like, it's just girls helping girls out, or going to the bathroom together, just like friends do. Something like that. But the boy is just like exactly what I just said, pretty much. And also High School Story, the original one. Male MC and Emma. Maria walks in like, this is the girls' bathroom, and we just stand there like, okay, so I know how this looks. I can explain. I can explain. And then later Maria brings up like, well, didn't I see you in the bathroom? Like, Don't say that. Don't say that out loud in public. Making me sound like a pervert. Anyways, again, I was allowed to yap. It's been a couple days. I was allowed. I'll stop. I know. Even so, the public loves to throw blame at the so-called homewrecker. Only because, fuck you. Or maybe even more so because everyone involved is a woman. Just knowing that there will be less dialogue if Sam was a man. Despite all the rumors, Sophia still has clout in this town. We can't underestimate her, and we definitely can't ignore her. I understand. I'll be on my best behavior. You reach for Sam's hand and smile. Whatever it takes. She squeezes your hand in response. Good. Now that that's settled, Sam, it's your turn. I've scheduled you a seat on the board of the upcoming arts and education fundraiser by the Metropolitan Opera. Sam, the Met sounds right up your alley. I always wanted to take you to the opera. I was gonna say Sam. Sam's talking, dumbass. I always wanted to take you to the opera, Crystal. The music, the drama, all those dark corners. Don't forget the wealthy donors helping people. Them too. What did I do, Naya? Ugh. Ah. I just realized what she was hitting at. Sam. Opera seems so boring to me. I don't know. That's what I want to say, but I forgot. I lost my train of thought when something just, my phone just like flew off into the void. She checks her watch. Get yourself downtown. Then meet in half an hour to discuss some of the last minute details. Already? And Crystal, Sophie will be waiting for you at Le Petit Enjoyment. Looks like we're both late then. And good luck, you two. Make me proud. Take a cab to an upscale cafe in Manhattan. No sooner have you stepped out onto the sidewalk than... And there she is. Crystal, over here. How did it feel to see Miss Dalton again? Are you two in Item now? What did your kids think? Naya wasn't kidding. The paparazzi are already stacked out here. Then they'll see everything that goes down during my brunch with Sophia. Take a deep breath and turn to the press. Hello everyone. I'm just here to meet a friend for brunch. If you take pictures, be sure to get my good side, yeah? Hold on. It's the second, right? Wait. Yeah, it's the second. I was thinking I could like pop out one video on Halloween, but I was in bed until like around 5, nearly 6, and I'm being rushed to like put my shit on and be outside. Like it's still bright outside. Like people start early. Motherfucker, the neighbors next door are still taking pictures. Okay, don't rush me. Don't rush me. I should have woke up earlier though. I wouldn't have had to rush my makeup, but yeah. You smile and wink. The cameras flash, loving your flirty attitude as you head inside. But now I think I got extra bumps on my face because of it. There's one very irritating one in like the corner of my nose. I hate it. You spot Sophia sitting near the window, looking perfectly at ease. She smiles when she spots you. I'll stop the commentary. Crystal, Sophia. Even on the other side of the windows, you can sense the paparazzi watching your every move. They follow you inside the building. But they only see you, not hear you. You smile and wave at her from across the table. What a delight to see you again. I wish I could say the same. I took the liberty of ordering us the first round of mimosas. I hope you don't mind. Something tells me you wouldn't care if I did. But I'm not about to turn down free booze right now. You take the glass, lift it and toast. Cheers and turn over a new leaf. You clink the glass of Sophia's and take a sip. Oh? Is that really what we're here to do? But of course. The waiter takes your orders, then you turn to Sophia. I just want to say, I'm sorry about your dad. That's kind of you to say. I mean, it hasn't been easy. For all his faults, he was still my father. Ow. Sophia clears her throat and looks you in the eye. I think we had enough pleasantries. Your people called this meeting. We want to discuss. Sam and I want you to leave us alone. We want your word that you won't do anything to ruin her reputation. It makes you think I care about Sam's reputation. You don't? I'm not your average woman scorned, Crystal. I doubt you knew me better by now. Besides, the little story you two invented for the press helps me just as much as it helps you. It does? You think I want the whole world knowing Sam left me for someone like you? Rude, but on brand. All I'm saying is, no matter how we feel about each other, the situation is the same. The waiter returns with your food, you dig in. But don't dwell on the past. It's a new day, with new opportunities to rise to the top. Meaning, beat out Sam and Robin. And of course, if you happen to get caught in a crossfire, then all the better. What about the twins? Or are they just more collateral damage? Sophia shrugs and toys with the stomach for glass. They're not my kids. I won't go after them directly, of course, but it's Sam's job to protect them. Stomach turns, and your breakfast doesn't taste as good as it did a moment ago. Yet Sophia still looks as cool and collected as when you walked in. And there really is no limit to what you would do to win, is there? Of course not. If I have to play nice with the cameras to make sure I have the public sympathy when I stab you in the back, I won't hesitate. That's what makes me better than you, and Sam, and Robin, for the matter. It's nothing personal. It's not personal yet, but I bet I can find a way to provoke Sophia and looking like the bad guy right in front of the paparazzi. Get the better of Sophia in this deliciously exclusive scene, and don't worry, she won't be able to retaliate in front of the cameras. Sometime during this scene, the recording stopped, so. The fact that she's smiling. Anyway, Sophia, none of this is personal. You're a businesswoman, and I can respect that. You can. You play with the last bites of your breakfast, a fake smile plastered to your face. Everything you've done since I met you, it's all been ruthlessly efficient. And it's a shame your dad ever saw the side of you, no matter how much you try to show him. That was a shame, but it's all in the past now. I'm over it. She might not be over that, but I bet she's over her friends. Oh, did I tell you I met Lana? You know, your bestie? So I was shocked to hear you even had a best friend. After all, she didn't bother to show up for your wedding. Not that it's any of your business, but Lana just had a baby, and she wasn't ready to travel for a destination wedding. Oh, is that why none of your other friends showed up too? Is there a point to this? Because unlike you, I have a job to do. I'm starting to get to her. I just gotta keep pushing. I saw Robin last night. Dad catches Sophie's attention. Her eyes flash. What Robin does is no concern of mine. It should concern you. You treat Robin like a pawn in your evil games. You used her to try and manipulate Sam. You don't know what you're talking about. And then that didn't work. You tossed her aside like a piece of garbage. What kind of person does that to someone they supposedly care about? Sophia flashes angrily, but she still doesn't rise to the bait. Instead, she motions for the check. Time to hit it where it really hurts. Wrong voice. But as messy as your personal life is, Sam is right. It's nothing compared to your personal one. What's that supposed to mean? You can both know your father died thinking you couldn't hack it. He never thought you could be more than a wife and mother, but he was wrong. You couldn't even do that. Sophia scowls, her hands clenching on the table. My father didn't know what the hell he was talking about. He spent his whole life underestimating me. Sophia pushes herself back from the table, anger practically raging off of her. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I'll do whatever it takes to win. I don't care who gets in the way. Her voice goes louder and louder until the cameras flash in the windows as the paparazzi rush to capture every ugly twist Sophia's expression. Smile, you're on candid camera. It doesn't take you long to figure out what you did. You're classy, Crystal. I see you're not the only one who doesn't care about collateral damage. But the difference between you and me is that I'm not afraid to admit it. If you think that's the only difference between us, then you're more blind than I thought. Sophia snatches her purse. This isn't over, Crystal. Not by a long shot. Don't hit you on the way out. In a rush, Sophia doesn't even notice a young waiter pushing a dessert cart out of the kitchen. Ma'am, watch out. But it's too late. Sophia crashes right into the cart, toppling over an explosion of whipped cream and custard. The whole restaurant is dead silent. Everyone gaping at Sophia. She hits the floor, covered from head to toe in gunk. Happen from one last photo up. Without missing a beat, comes Sophia's aide, napkin in hand. Oh dear, you really should watch where you're going. You must ran over that poor waiter. You did that on purpose. I wish, but I don't see how I could have possibly pulled it off. We didn't even order dessert. The other finger across a lump of quivering red jelly on her cheek, and, with a bright smile, taste it. Yum, raspberry. Next time, I have what you're having. Or rather, what you're wearing. Get away from me. Sophia pushes your hand away, but you just smile at her. I'm keeping an eye on that recording little thing on the top right. You gestured toward the paparazzi, who was still snapping pictures nonstop. Careful, you won't want them to catch your bad side. You lean in close, dropping your voice to a dangerous whisper while keeping your fake smile. And this is what happens when you cross me. So I'm gonna restart that. And this is what happens when you cross me, Sophia. Think of the gelatinous syrup next time you want to threaten me, or Sam, or the boys. Because next time, I won't be so sweet. Sophia huffs and gets to her feet. She musters as much dignity as she can and leaves, ignoring the paparazzi as they follow her down the street. You pay the bill, making sure to leave a very generous tip to cover the cleanup. Oh, thank you. Trust me, the pleasure was all mine. Yeah, past that scene and it's still going. Cool. I mean, the recording's still going. Step out onto the street, then pull up your phone to give Naya an update. Crystal, how'd it go? It went better than expected. Let's just say Sophia put on a show for the press and ended up wearing the dessert cart on the way out. Oh my, that is better than expected. Sounds like we won't have to worry. Sounds like we won't have anything to worry about on Sophia front. For now. Great. So, what's next? For today, you can relax. You have an afternoon. You don't have an afternoon off. I'll call you later. You hang up and smile and think about all the ways you can spend the afternoon. When your phone when your phone buzzes with a text message. Kitties! Someone wants to say hi. And that's not the opera. They played hooky? My meeting finished early. Can you join me? I'm volunteering at an animal shelter right now. Completely surrounded by puppies and kittens. Jordan just dropped off the boys. And I know they'd love to see you. Sam sent you the address, only a short walk away. I said a bunch of Sophia. I shared some fun with the boys and Sam. Not to mention the cute animals. Yeah. I mostly go for Sam and the boys, but I won't let the kittens that. Soon, you arrive at the animal shelter and find the Daltons already surrounded by animals. It tickles. Yeah? Mom? Hang out, you kiddo. You smile as Sam scoots a few kittens off Mickey's lap, where they're trying to climb to his shoulders. Isn't this a pretty picture? Mickey, there's nothing to be scared of. Those kittens are more afraid of you than you are of them. I'm not afraid. But he edges away from a kitten that's trying to rub against his leg. Hi, Krista. I want to show you my favorite. Right behind you. Mason takes your hand and pulls you further into the animal shelter, where the dogs of all breeds are lined up in enclosures. They jump and bark excitedly. Krista, meet Beatrice. Beatrice the Beagle? Nice to meet you. No, AB. You'll warm up to her. You nudge Sam with your elbow, then notice Mickey hanging back away from the animals. You turn to him. Still figuring out your favorite? No, the one at the end keeps barking at me. See? Poor Mickey. Poor Mickey doesn't seem very comfortable on the animals. I know you're kind of body keeps moving speed. Come on. You make it look down another aisle of enclosures and find a tiny ball of fluff wiggling around in the sawdust. Bunny, it's so tiny. You know what that means, right? You have to be extra careful around it. I can do that. I'm a big brother, you know. You smile reassuringly as Mickey reaches down to pet the bunny's silky coat. It's okay, little guy. I won't hurt you. Bunny shies away for a moment, before warming up to his touch. What about you, Crystal? Who's your favorite? Why is there not both option? Fuck you. I've always been a dog person. I love how low dogs are. Me too. Not that one. He glanced over at Sam, who's still holding a kitten in her arms. I don't think I have to ask you about your favorite. Oh, I don't play favorites. I love all animals. Why didn't I get a third option? I honestly used to do a lot of volunteering places like this, but it's been a while. What happened? Life, work, mostly work. I wish there was more room in my schedule for this kind of thing, but Sam checks to make sure the boys are still distracted before lowering her voice. I haven't had much free time since becoming a single mom. That makes sense, and the boys have to come first. I think they're old enough to start participating though, if we can all volunteer together. See? It's that hyper-efficient way of thinking that's gonna win you to see your job. Mickey, think fast! Mason tossed a plush doggy toy to Mickey, but one of the puppies jump up to catch it before Mickey can react. Hey, that was mine! The puppy dodges both boys as they all run around the training rig. Looks like Mickey's warm up to the puppies after all. A little exercise will do them good. The boys or the dogs? Both. Should also keep each other busy for a few minutes. So let's go up to sneak away. Sneak away. Into the words right out of my mouth. They're checking out a shelter worker, keeping an eye on things. Sam leads you to one of the back supply rooms. As soon as the door closes, Sam presses you against the wall, leaning down to kiss your neck. Her hips hold you in place, making it impossible for you to move. You put her lips to yours, open up to her. Sam, I hate not having you in my arms every night. I'm in your arms now. Time make the most of it. Her lips capture yours again, and you run your tongue along hers. Her hands roam your sides. Her fingers slip under your clothes, then under your bra, cupping your breast. You gasp, desperate for more. No, start something you can't finish. I think we both know I can finish this. We have a point. Sam kisses your neck as she thumbs over your nipple one more time, then moves her hands. She pulls back slowly, giving you time to catch your breath. That was cool. Get me out worked up like that. I'm gonna get up to you later. Promise. You give her one last kiss before opening the door and return to the main room. 12 of you stay at the shelter for the rest of the afternoon, helping take care of the various animals. At the end of the day, you catch Sam's eye over the twins' heads. I think you have 2 happy, exhausted boys in your hands, Sam. I think that's the sign of a good day's work. I'm not exhausted. You try to hide your smile as he stifles a yawn. His eyelids droop lower, and he leans into your side. Of course not, sweetie. Sam picks him up, and you take Mason's hand. The 4 of you leave the shelter together. The next few days pass in a blur. Finally, it's the weekend again. You were looking forward to sleeping in, but you open your front door to find... Naya? What are you doing here this early? I've been reevaluating our game plan, and I want to give you the good news in person. I think it's time for your next public appearance with Sam. Really? What changed your mind? You've been putting a lot of good work over the last few weeks. You're the reason we can accelerate the plan. So what does this public appearance look like? Another yacht race? Not quite. Next time, you meet Sam at the opera.